Both of these two markers are thus correlates of protection, as they should be statistically associated with vaccine-induced protection. This definition of a correlate of an attribute that is statistically associated with an endpoint. The marker 1 is represented on the direct arrow line between vaccine and protection, indicating that it is on the direct causal pathway, the vaccine-induced protection via a mechanism involving marker 1. We also restrict the word surrogate of what is represented by marker 1 in this diagram. The marker 2, on the other hand, is not on the causal pathway between vaccination and protection. It represents something that happens as a consequence of being vaccinated, but which is not itself involved in the protection. It is a correlate but not a surrogate. By this convention, all surrogates are correlates, but not all correlates are surrogates. The identification of immunological correlates of protection has many advantages. It's comparatively easy, quick, and cheap to measure, potentially reducing and required complexity, size, duration, and intimidated cost of trials, particularly when exposure to the pathogen is low, especially for bridging to different populations. But that is much difficult to identify the immunological cope against malaria, because first of all, according to the particular life cycle of Plasmodium, malaria vaccines may induce different forms of immunity, each associated with their own clinical endpoints, such as immunity against pre-erythrocytic stages, immunity against asexual blood stage, immunity against sexual parasite stage, vaccine-induced immune responses that correlate with the protection against one may not necessarily correlate with protection against a different endpoint.